All right, sorry for the delay, but we're live right here on the San Francisco 49ers Report. My name is Chase Sr. The Niners scoring 3 on their opening drive of the game. A long drive for San Francisco, and now the Jags have it. Ball at the 46 of the Niners, 3rd and 7. Trevor Lawrence, a drop, throws it across the middle to his tight end, who's bottled up and stopped about a yard short of the line to gain. And so it will be a 4th down for Tampa Bay. For Jacksonville here, Florida. And the Niners defense, we'll see if they stay on the field for this 4th down try. Let's see what Jacksonville decides to do, led by Liam Cohen, the offensive mind, who was the Bucs offensive coordinator last year for Baker Mayfield, en route to him having a career year. Jags are going to go. Ball spotted at the 40, 1 yard to go. Lawrence, quarterback sneak, picks it up. Picked it up pretty easily there. Fred Warner with the tackle. Jags move the chains. Thanks to everybody for being patient. We're live for Eagles Buccaneers. That game, wild, wacky, and crazy, coming down to the wire. And in real time, not a lot of time has elapsed since the start of this game. But the Niners on the opening drive of the game did take a lot of clock off with a long drive which resulted in a short Eddie Pinheiro field goal. 1,200 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here. We're already up to $22 in Super Chats. So glad that all of you are spending your Sundays here with us. And again, sorry for the delayed start. Thanks to everybody for understanding. Jags going to go end around. What a good tackle in space by Diamador Lenore. He's able to bottle up Washington. Loss of 1, 2nd and 11 for Jacksonville. Lawrence under center. Ball at the 38-yard line. Jags run it left side. Bryce Huff tackles ETN. Another loss. It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Jags. Type those threes. Liam JM, you abandoned us, Chase. No, I didn't. I'm here. I am here. I am a busy man. I work 7 days a week during the football season. But we're here. We made it. 3rd and 13. Type those threes. Whoever sends in a $50 super chat, I'm shotgunning a beer for you. Ball at the 40. Lawrence calls for the shotgun snap. Niners send 4. Lawrence throws outside. It's complete. Brian Thomas caught it toward the sideline. I think he went out a nose of the football shy. Are they saying he didn't get 2 feet down? That is a awful concentration play by Brian Thomas. Only got 1 foot down. Wow. He was open, a good throw by Lawrence. And that's just not having any awareness with where you are on the field. Wow. Jags are going to punt. Would have been a 58-yarder for Cam Little. Instead, they booted away. And it's going to be punted into the end zone. Touchback. Michael Fernandez gets us started with the $50 super chat. Michael. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Commercial break. Niners' second offensive drive coming up here in just a moment. Let's get to our sponsor, our friends at Prize Picks, making our 49ers Jags watch party possible. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks, very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks also the best way to get action on sports in more than 40-plus states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. Prize Picks puts their users first. All withdrawals, fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Here's what we like. The special from Prize Picks this week here in Week 4. Jalen Hurts, more than a half passing yard. He threw for more than a half passing yard. Easy money. Christian McCaffrey, more than 42.5 receiving yards. And then Travis Hunter, more than 35.5 receiving yards. Here's the deal. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Michael Fernandez. Jaguars. That's food, right? Niners hopefully can eat up here today. Bobby. $2 super chat. Come on, guys. I need my game feed. We're here, Bobby. We're here for you. Jimmy Masta. Like Jimmy Rasta. $5. Let's go, Niners. Thank you, sir. We're $20 away from 100. And once we show you that super chat menu, it's really going to get going. And then Michael Fernandez makes it rain with the $50 super chat. Michael, cheers to you. Shambong coming up for you. David's vlog with the $2 super chat. He says, let's go. You're the only coverage worth a watch. Today's day and age, obviously, so many different content options out there. Anytime you decide to hang out here with us, we are so grateful. So thank you so much. 2,300 people watching live. 140 left in the first quarter. Niners' second offensive drive begins at the 20. Brock Purdy going to throw. Pass caught. Ricky Pearsall. Gain of about 4 or 5. Purdy, of course, did not play the last 2 weeks. Mac Jones did go 2-0 in his absence. The Niners, despite playing 2 different quarterbacks through 3 games, averaged the most passing yards per game in the NFL. Purdy in the gun. Handoff goes to McCaffrey. Not a lot of room there, but on 2nd and 5, he'll make this a 3rd and short. Tim Dempsey, a $50 super chat. Tim. Thank you, Tim. Travis Hunter back on the field for Jacksonville defensively now, mostly playing wide receiver to start his career. 30 ticks left and counting here in the opening frame. It's a 3rd and 2 for the Niners. Purdy calls for the shotgun snap. Looks right, throws right. Pass caught. Ricky Pearsall. First down, Niners. Type those ones.
Let's go, baby.
A majority of Pearsall's catches to start the year as he entered the game, 3rd in receiving yards, have gone for first downs. He's been very explosive. Cheers to Tim. Thank you for the 50. And we're going to the second quarter. Now type those 2s. To the second quarter we go. Niners up 3-0, but driving. Ball at the 35. Niners do have the play advantage over the Jags in the first quarter, 15-12. That was not the case last week.
All right, you brought it up, Chase. You could show these people the great deals we got to offer here today.
Let's show you our super chat menu because it's a great one. Very excited about our super chat menu and then excited about our Venmo race that we're going to do. So here's our super chat menu. All super chats get a shout out. If you send in $20 or more, you get a raffle ticket to win our 49ers Report football. Our custom 49ers Report football is right here. So 20 or more, you get a raffle ticket for that. 50 for a beer bong or a shotgun. We got 2 50s in from Michael and Tim, so I took down the 2 beer bongs. If you send in 100 or more, you become a member of the 49ers Report 2025 Hall of Fame. And how about our Super Chat MVP item today? This goes to the biggest individual Super Chat. So right now, the number to beat, $50. A Fred Warner signed jersey. And it's the 1994 throwback-looking jersey. So that goes to our highest individual Super Chat. And then I want to try this. Our Venmo jersey raffle. Venmo jersey raffle is as such. If you send me a $10 Venmo, you get 1 ticket. $20, 3 tickets. $50, 10 tickets. If you send in a $100 Super Chat, you get 15 tickets and a 49ers Report hat. My Venmo is at Chase_Senior. What we're going to do here is decide this with the duck race like we usually do, but the winner will get a Niners jersey of your choice. So you can get a Niners jersey for as little as $10. If you send in 100, you're guaranteed to at least get a 49ers Report hat and obviously 15 tickets toward that jersey. The tickets, that's the amount of ducks that you get. So that is our Venmo special here today if you want to get entered. All right, we return back for the second quarter. Empty set for Purdy, a deep drop. He's going to pump, then he's going to throw underneath. Pass is caught by Luke Farrell. Luke Farrell picking up yards after the catch, and he fumbles. Jags ball. Luke Farrell rumbled for the first down, carried a defender, and then he got popped at the end of the play, coughed it up, fumbled. And that ball, no doubt, is out. The peanut punch, successful for this Jags defense, which, what did I say coming in? Has been able to generate a ton of turnovers. And they generate another one.
Oh, man.
Niners now down in the turnover battle 1-0.
Gotta hold on to that ball, man.
They now have 10 takeaways with that fumble forced. Jags take over at the 48. Lawrence under center. They run it left side. Etienne, look out. Has one man to beat, and he beats him. Touchdown. Etienne just had to beat Jason Pinnock. He did. Faked the in cut, stayed along the left sideline, and that's a 48-yard score. And that's why turnovers crush you at the NFL level. Touchdown, Jacksonville. They capitalize off the giveaway, and they take the lead in the process. Extra point is good from Cam Little, 7-3 Jacksonville. Horrible sequence for San Francisco right there. It was going to be a Luke Farrell first down. Niners were going to continue to move the chains. Instead, giveaway, one play later, boom, you're down. 48-yard score.
Just can't have that, man.
Can't have it.
F Jacksonville in the chat. Got some more super chats we can get to here.
Let's get back to your super chats.
Got a couple more that came in. Let's see, last one we had, so we had the... Yeah, I don't think we showed the 50 from Tim.
Tim Dempsey. Thank you, my man. Really do appreciate that. He makes it rain. Any $50 or more super chat, you can make it rain. And then Marcus Ralph with the 2. Let's hope the Niners cook today, Chase. They were doing well up until that sequence. Black Mask, $20 super chat. Long sustaining drives, eat clock. Chase hoping to see a Jays-Philly 1993 World Series rematch. I'd be down with that. I'd be very happy with that. I think that'd be a really good matchup, too. Blue Jays have been awesome this year. Philly's the number 2 seed in the NL. Mondo Lestraka, $2 super chat. Let's go, Niners.
All right, man. Settle into this game now, man. The turnover, the score, one play. It happened. Settle in. Settle in. Niners going to get this ball back. Get McCaffrey going. We've seen the Pearsall connection a couple times. Do what you know how to do, and do not turn the ball over. That's how you lose games. Anytime you give up a 9-second scoring drive, it's not a good method to winning football games.
Sky Moore going to take this kick to the 25.
Lock it in. Come on. Jake Billings, $5. Luke Farrell was so kind to give the ball to his former Jags teammates. Unreal. I didn't even consider that
former
till you said
Jag.
that. Former Jag giving the ball right back to his former teammates. That's funny stuff, Jake.
Niners now run it with McCaffrey.
Man.
Loss of 1.5.
No room.
Second and 11 for the Niners. Purdy in the gun. Handoff McCaffrey. Nice run. The C's departed, but it's still going to be 3rd and short here for San Francisco. Jags player is down. Losing hope. Where did that winning jersey go, Chip? It went to Romeo. Romeo got the Dawkins jersey and he won the raffle. I mean, the man has unbelievable luck losing hope.
It's unreal.
Third and 5 for the Niners. Type those threes. Purdy takes a shotgun snap. Jags blitz. Purdy pumps. Purdy throws. Long ball. One-handed catch. Ricky Pearsall. What a grab. And what a throw by Purdy to put it on his back shoulder. Pearsall continues to just ball out. Back-to-back weeks. In the white jerseys at home, he's making unbelievable catches. Type those ones. Whew. Dog.
I mean, what a play.
Ball at the 37. Play action for Purdy. Looks downfield, throws, intercepted. Off the hands of McCaffrey. Connor Colby tackles Lloyd. 2 drives, 2 turnovers for the Niners. This is how you lose ball games, man. I think the flag that was thrown is going to be on the return. Purdy threw it a little bit too high for McCaffrey. Tried to catch it with one hand to do his best Ricky Pearsall impersonation. And then it fell into the awaiting arms of Lloyd. Personal foul will be on Jacksonville, but the turnover is going to stand. Niners down in the turnover battle 2-0. 11 turnovers forced by Jacksonville this year. They had 9 all of last year. Jeremiah Olsen, time to put in Mac Jones. After Purdy on the play prior against the blitz, threw a great back shoulder ball downfield to Ricky Pearsall. All right.
Man. It's a tough play, but you hope McCaffrey finds a way to bring that in just a little bit high. Man, to have that big play and then that. Still early, but, I mean, this was like one of the biggest keys to the game, was not turning the ball over. Look at this. We're at 173,173 subscribers on the dot.
Oh, let's go.
What in the world?
173, 173.
Yeah, seeing a replay, like it would have been a tough catch, but McCaffrey makes that play. Where is Mac? It's not on Purdy, man. Not on Purdy. Recently surpassed 173,000 subscribers on the march to 174K. 3,600 people watching. It's been a tough start, but man, let's get it going up from here. Hit that sub button. Let's get a party going in here. Get the vibes back up. How close can we get to 174 subscribers today? Let's see it, baby. Sub for dubs, it's what we say.
Man.
Gotta weather the storm now, man. Defense gotta hold them.
Jags take over at the 10.5. Quick throw to the outside to Brian Thomas. He got about 5 or 6. Second and 4. Jags will run it. And they'll get 3. It'll be a 3rd and 1. Ball comes out. Oh, they whistled it dead. Flag too late. Holding on the offense. Half the distance to the goal. They'll replay 2nd down. Bashal Tootin, the rookie, getting the carry there, and Michael Williams was definitely gripped up. Really good run defender. It was Harrison who was grabbing his jersey. Ball at the 8. Niners get 2 consecutive stops here. Most likely going to get good field position. Travis Hunter in motion. Lawrence looks his way. Lawrence going to take off. He's going to run with it. Throws too high. Brenton Strange. Now there's a late flag. Is this defensive holding? Or is it going to be on Jacksonville? Holding on the Jags. This will push them back to the 5. And this time it was Bryce Huff getting held.
Can't block him, man. They can't block him.
Yeah, the Jags are struggling to block the Niners front. 2nd and 17. Ball at the 4. And now Jacksonville has to call a timeout.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you make some noise in the chat. Check that. It's the Niners who call a timeout. Buzzkill. Buzzkill. Hey, if we get another $50 super chat, I will run to get a beer and I will shotgun that for you. That'll get us over 200 in supers.
And, hey, Tails, why not a safety here, man? They're on the 4. Nick Bosa would be eating big time. Yes, he would.
4,000 people watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're live for every single Niners game, but also we give you Niners talk shows every day. Oh! Words of wisdom. A father to a new baby girl this week. Congratulations to Words, Mark, and Ava, the Valencia family, welcoming Mary to the world. Sup, Chase and Chip? Wanted to introduce you to the latest edition of the Valencia family and the Niner Empire. Drum roll, please. Introducing Mary, Celia, Therese, Valencia. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Also, Ava and I thank you guys. Let me see.
You rock.
You rock.
That's all it says.
Okay. I think I saw. Oh, there's Mary right there. Baby girl Mary. Becoming a Niners fan earlier this week. Shotgun for the Valencia family coming up. Jags run it. Niners defend it very well. ETN, nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd and 15. Jags are going to go no huddle here, switching things up. I like this wrinkle from an offensive standpoint. If they can't pick up much yardage, they'll be punting from their own end zone. Lawrence throws downfield. Pass caught, Travis Hunter.
Wow.
Pass caught at the 35. 28-yard pickup.
He?
It was bobbled.
Oh, I don't know.
Injured Jag in the end zone. That's going to give Kyle Shanahan some time to maybe challenge this. Shanahan's going to get an opportunity to get a couple of looks.
Some 20s flying in here now. Supers are rolling in.
Supers are rolling in.
Let's see here. We got.
What do we got?
These get in here. Got a 20 from Tim Burns. Bang, bang. Tim Burns with a 20 gets you a ticket to win the 49ers Report Week 4 football. What was it ruled? It was ruled a catch. Did Shanahan challenge Not yet, but we went to commercial break, so he might. Was ruled a catch. Thought maybe he dropped it. We need a better look. Tim Burns with 20. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Tim.
Then we got Slow But Sure. 504, $20. Over here at the family's house watching the Chiefs game. It's a good game right now, Chiefs-Ravens. Rocking my Niners gear with you guys on the phone. Let's go Niners. That's awesome, man.
Let's go. Love it. Slow but sure.
Slow but sure watching us in Chiefs territory. Michael Fernandez says no catch. Travis Hunter kind of like signaled like he thought he got his forearm under it, but based off the one look we got, I wasn't sure.
Kyle Shanahan did challenge this. This could really change things. We need an angle, though. I don't think this gets overturned.
Yeah, it's not a good look. Maybe this.
I mean, that's the look right there.
Oh.
I think he got his arm under it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to stand. I mean, he didn't have possession of it the entire time, but then he got his arm under it. Then the tip of the ball, though, hit the ground. If they called it a catch, I don't see how this gets overturned.
Hey, you can't see the ball after that point,
No.
So. Give us one.
This is going to stand.
Yeah.
Brutal. Let me run to get a beer.
Yep. Just not enough there. Not enough there to overturn it. Be a catch for Travis Hunter.
Pretty brutal conversion. I mean, you could have gotten the ball around midfield. And now Jacksonville has a lot of life. Now the Jags have the ball at the 34. Huge change in this game. ETN, a carry up the middle for about 4. Can we get the stream to 1,000 likes? 4,500 people are here. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Let's get the good vibes going. Niners down 7-3 and down 0-2 in the turnover battle. They have moved the ball well against this Jags defense, though. Trevor Lawrence takes the shotgun snap. Niners blitz. He throws quickly. Pass caught. Really tough catch by Strange.
Brought the heat.
The Penn State product, leading the Jags in receiving to start the year. Tough catch with Marquise Siegel on him. He's got 15 catches for $149 this season. Ball at the 45.5. Lawrence under center. Handoff goes to ETN. Good tackle by Mykel Williams. Oh! Leilani! $55 super chat. That's the number to beat. for the Fred Warner autograph jersey. I got a shotgun coming up for the Valencia family, and then I'll give you a Shambong Leilani. Leilani Abaya. Ball at the 47. Lawrence in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. 1 near side. He looks near side. Dumps it off to his back. And Tootin is going to be inches short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches here. As Tootin ran out of bounds. They're going to call it 3rd and 1, but it's 3rd and inches here pretty much. Denise. Watching from Belize. Deniso, I see you. Lawrence under center. Single tailback, bunch formation. Lawrence going to audible. Niners load the box as well.
Play clock.
And it's going to be a delay of game unless the Jags got a timeout. Delay of game!
Oh!
Delay of game! That'll make it a 3rd and medium. 4 penalties, 29 yards on the Jags, 1 for 5 for the Niners.
It's 3rd down. Type those 3s.
It's loud at Levi's, the site of Super Bowl 60. Play clock at 0 again. Now the Jags call a timeout. Liam Cohen is ticked. No excuse for that off the penalty to nearly have another delay game.
What are they doing?
What is Trevor Lawrence doing? Get your boy, Chip.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, man. Got to get to that line. It remains 3rd down. Let's get those 3s going in the chat still. Let's go. Let's go. Make some noise. Make some noise. Big 3rd down at midfield.
Big 3rd down.
Let's go.
Lawrence in the gun. Niners need to get off the field here. They tease blitz with Fred Warner. Trips left. Lawrence pumps, throws over the middle, complete. Went through his progressions, found strange. 1st down, Jags. Jags gonna run no huddle tempo here. Great job by Lawrence. That pump kind of shifted the defense. Now he throws to the left. Pass caught. Brian Thomas, gain of 9. Terrell Luter Jr. pushes BT out of bounds.
You do not want this to be the game that Brian Thomas starts to get it going because he's not been good.
No.
Do not let this be the game where he finds it.
Second and 2, but second and a short 2. Strange the motion man. Reverse. Brian Thomas. 1st down and more. Inside the 25.
Couple more supers from Dustin, from Nigel. We'll get to those supers here in just a moment.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all.
Lawrence under center, 1st and 10. Ball at the 23.5. Jags run at Tootin, 9-yard pickup. Clearly the Niners missing Nick Bosa because that pass rush not able to get home. Fake the pitch to the left. Lawrence rolls to his right. Pass caught. Down to the 4. Long.
Yeah. I mean, they're just moving it right now.
Yeah, Jags moving it. Opportunity to go up 14-3. Certainly threatening here. Ball at the 4. Play action. Lawrence into the end zone. Touchdown. Couple penalty flags came in, but right now it's a touchdown to Long. Holding on the defense. Niners an extra point away from being down 14-3.
And that was what? I mean, they were at the 4-yard line at one point on that drive.
Yes. 96-yard drive. Jags have 14 points off those 2 Niners turnovers. Technically an 89-yard drive, but they were backed up to their own 4 after that penalty.
Yeah. Just cannot turn the ball over, man. Takes your offense off the field. Gives the Jags some confidence and momentum.
Yeah, with penalty yardage, too, the Jags actually picked up 107 yards on that drive.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Dreadful. I mean, this is what happens when you turn the rock over.
Yeah.
Our sponsor, Prize Picks, appreciate them for making the show possible today. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks, simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks, also the best way to get action on sports all across America, including everybody watching from California. And Prize Picks puts their users first. All withdrawals fast, safe, and secure. They offer Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Show me that you know ball. Join the millions of users sign up today and turn your takes into cash. Here's our 3-pick power play. Jalen Hurts more than a half passing yard. That's an easy dub. Already settled that one. Christian McCaffrey more than 42.5 receiving yards. And then Travis Hunter more than 35.5 receiving yards. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
All right, offense has to answer now. And stop turning the ball over, man. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Here's that big 50 we got.
Leilani Avaya. $55 super chat.
Let's go.
Again, didn't forget. I'll give you that shambong for the Valencia family. I owe a shotgun, but obviously there's been a lot that's been happening here. My job is to call the game. And then Dustin Cheney with the 5. How have we lost 2 timeouts? Because they exhausted a challenge. Nigel Crane, $2, third down stops. Still an issue with the defense. And red zone offense continues to be a problem. Castro Leonel, $5 super chat. As Sky Moore takes this kick out past the 20 to the 24. Marcus Rao, $5. What's going on, Chase? This shouldn't be happening. how these Jags score on us, dog, because they're a legitimate team. I told everybody all week.
All right. You got 5 minutes now? Quick first half. Like, you gotta put a touchdown on the board here for the Niners.
All right. Niners in a 14-3 hole. They'll run it with McCaffrey. He'll get 4 yards. Second down.
I see Johnny Dubs in the chat, John Wallace. I see you.
Purdy takes the shotgun snap. Checks it down for McCaffrey. No, that's Kyle Juszczyk. Lit up after a gain of 2. 3rd and 5.
Looking for Pearsall here, man.
Purdy takes a shotgun snap, puts Kendrick Bourne in motion, lofts it downfield, incomplete. Over the head of Jake Tonches. That has been an issue for Purdy. Because of his bad toe, he's been overthrowing a lot of balls. He was open. Niners have to punt. Thomas Morstead's punt going to be fair caught at the 27-28 yard line. Oh, well, maybe the shotgun can turn things around.
Something's got to do it.
Because this is not good for San Francisco here. Their defense has been on the field a lot. Without Nick Bosa, clearly missing him. And now down 14-3, they need to stop. And they need to give the offense the ball back.
Big time.
What's also an issue is that the Niners got the ball first. So Jags get the ball to start the third. All right, here's our Super Chat menu. Let's do this until the next play is run. Let's go 50% off. So if you send in a $10 Super Chat, you get 1 raffle ticket to win our 49ers Report football. All right? If you send in 20, I'll give you 2 tickets. 25 for a beer bong. 50, you become a member of the 49ers Report 2025 Hall of Fame. And then the number to beat for our Fred Warner signed jersey, only a $50 Super Chat. Or no, $55 Super Chat, excuse me. All right. For the newborn, Mary Valencia. Born this week in Utah. The shotgun is for you. Let's hope that this turns around the Niners afternoon.
Ooh, we need something out here, man. Something. Chug, 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 chug. Come on.
Woo! Come on. The Jags have lost 15 of 19 West Coast games. They've also really struggled against the Niners of late. Niners down 2-0 in the turnover battle. Can they force one? Ball at the 29. Lawrence takes the shotgun snap. Incomplete. Throws for Brian Thomas. They weren't on the same page. Lawrence thought Thomas was going to stop. He threw the back shoulder. Thomas kept running. That matchup, one to watch. Brian Thomas against Darrell Luter Jr. because Renardo Green is out.
Yeah, they just have not been on the same page this year. Thomas and Lawrence.
Quick throw, swing pass, Lawrence to Patrick. Niners are all over that. Can they get off the field on third down?
Have to. Have to. Lisa Clary!
Lisa! $100 super chat. That's the number to beat. We'll see if it holds.
Woo! Lisa.
Niners send 4. Lawrence with the deep drop. Clean pocket. Throws. Pass almost intercepted by Fred Warner. Jags will have to punt. Good job, defense. Good job, defense.
Man. He almost had that one. Just a high throw. Oh, man, he almost had it.
Warner almost had that pick. The throw off the left hand of Strange, and then Warner tried to corral it with his left hand. Jags do have to punt it. Not a great punt. Moore, I don't know what Sky Moore was doing. They're going to throw a flag. Did he fair catch that? Because he got lit up as soon as he caught that ball.
Huh.
You got to give the returner an opportunity to catch the ball. I thought the Jags did that. They just timed it up perfectly.
All right.
Catch interference, 15-yard penalty. We'll take it. All right. Niners have an opportunity to grab the momentum back of this game and get things turned around in the right direction. I guess Sky Moore did get hit as he caught that. Bang, bang play, no doubt.
Second early.
But the official was right there. Now the Niners start this drive at the 41. Purdy under center. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Purdy play action. Surveys the field. Checks it down for Bourne. Ball goes through his hands. Lucky it didn't get picked. Bourne and Mac Jones. Really good connection the last 2 games. Purdy.
Oh, my God.
Off the face mask of McCaffrey. This is a joke.
Catch the football.
Yeah, this is as ugly of an offensive half as it gets. This reminds me of the Ravens' first half. What was that, Christmas of 2023?
That was bad.
4 drops in the first half alone for the Niners. 3rd and 10. Purdy over the middle, throws a dart, caught by Tonches. Got his hands underneath it. First down, Niners. San Francisco now going to run with some tempo.
I don't think they're going to get this off.
And that's going to sound the 2-minute warning.
Oh, man. They needed that first down so bad.
Niners driving down 14-3 would be huge if they can get a touchdown here to cut it to 14-10. And if you cut it to 14-10 despite 2 turnovers leading to 14 Jaguars points, you're back in this game and you got to count that as a win.
Eric Andre, $5 super chat.
Eric, thank you, man. Not going after Trey Hendrickson was the equal of the Bengals not paying him. Look, they're not going to make a trade immediately. They're going to see how the defense plays without Nick Bosa. First half, they've clearly missed him because because the Jags can now game plan for it. The Cardinals didn't really game plan for a game without Bosa. And so see how the defense plays. They've clearly missed him. I think they should trade for him, especially if they continue to win. As for the Bengals, they play on Monday night. They're 2-1. I think they drop to 2-2. There's no way they're a playoff team in December by the time Burrow comes back. Plus, they didn't sign him to an extension. So, Eric, I mean, to a certain point, I see what you're saying. James, $5 super chat. Purdy is a gunslinger, which isn't a bad thing, but his arm isn't great. Offense needs to carry the team with Bosa out. Go Niners. See, I disagree. People say that Purdy doesn't have a good arm. The deep throw to Ricky Pearsall was a long pass as far as air yards goes. And statistically, since 2022, he has been one of the top deep ball throwers in the NFL. Now, Mac Jones has a stronger arm, yes, but Brock Purdy has a solid arm. And then Lisa, $100 super chat, makes it rain. You said the name Fred. You know he's my weakness. I love it. This game is pissing me off, though, not feeling so faithful at this point. Lisa also sent me a message on Instagram last night that was great because it was something that I was thinking about, too. I had Penn State, Oregon on my bottom TV, and then I had Georgia, Alabama on my top TV. And you know what stood out to me about both those games, which both came down to the wire and both were decided almost simultaneously? How much NFL talent was on the field. And Lisa had messaged me saying there's a lot of legitimate players on the field for this Georgia-Alabama game. No doubt about that. All right. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. Niners have the ball at the 45. Purdy pumps. Purdy hit as he throws. Incomplete. Intended for McCaffrey.
Let's go, Purdy.
Purdy in the gun. He puts Kendrick Bourne in motion. Purdy wants to load up. Purdy, he's going to take off and run. Purdy has the first down. You can tell he's a little bit ginger on that foot. The announcer for Fox said you can't really tell he's hurting. I would say that Purdy hasn't really stepped into throws as much as he usually does. Plus, he's been hesitant to kind of take off, and there's a false start on the Niners. Oh, my gosh. 4 drops in the first half. Just sloppy football. 2 turnovers.
It's just been an ugly game, man. Frustrating. I don't know it's taking so long to make a call here. What's happening?
They're going to pick up the flag. There's still a flag on the field. What are we doing here?
They didn't say anything.
False start.
After all that.
Tonches moved early. Purdy from the 40 evades the rush, throws for Jawan Jennings, passes incomplete. Probably the best. Well, that would have been a couple-yard pickup. But now it's going to be 2nd and 15. Purdy is lucky that he didn't get sacked here. He spun out of it from, I think, Josh Hines Allen, who beat Trent Williams, on kind of like a twist up front, it looked like. Purdy takes a shotgun snap, throws for Pearsall, who pitches it to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey picks up the first down. What a play. That was by design. Purdy threw it to the left to Pearsall, and then McCaffrey was nearby. So Pearsall then pitched it to McCaffrey, and Jake Tunches was kind of set up downfield with some blocking. I love it. That is awesome.
Had to get it going somehow. Why not break out the trick plays?
Purdy throws it to the outside. Pass caught by Jennings. Stiff arm. He gets close to a first down. First and goal for the Niners. Ball at the 8. Handoff. McCaffrey up the middle. Tries to get a push. Can't really. Gain a 2. Niners got to finish in the red zone. Coming into today, McCaffrey had 13 red zone carries for 7 yards. Unacceptable. Not sustainable. $101 super chat. Chee-oo. Aloha, aloha. 49ers got this. Take that shot forever, faithful. You're right. I definitely owe a shambong here. So I'll give you one of those. Oh. Whoops. Leilani, that's the number to beat for the Fred Warner jersey. Biggest single solo super. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 5.5. Purdy takes the shotgun snap. Looks, fires into the end zone. Jawan Jennings can't hold on. 3rd and goal. Cheers, everybody. Jennings with a whip route. The ball was behind him. Couldn't catch it. 3rd and goal. Gotta finish. Trips left. Purdy in the gun. Bourne to the right. Pearsall in motion. McCaffrey in the backfield. Purdy takes the snap. Pocket collapses. He escapes to his right. Throws it out of bounds. This 49ers red zone offense stinks. Purdy's lucky he didn't get sacked. How about illegal hands to the face on Connor Colby? Smoot almost took his helmet off. Shanahan's going to kick the field goal. I don't disagree. Got to get some points. Make it a one-score game. Field goal good. 14-6.
All right, I mean, they get points, but it's a little bit disappointing. You absolutely cannot let the Jags get anything here with 40 seconds and one timeout. Shout out to y'all. Up to over $540.
Incredible.
And we've only been live for an hour.
Incredible. Really? Man,
Yeah.
what a fast first half. Only an hour and 25 minutes for this first half. Kyle Rector, $10. He points out the offensive line. Kyle, it's funny that you sent in that super chat. I literally just tweeted this out. And I'll read your super chat after I tell you what I tweeted. Long return Jacksonville. Past the 50 to the 48. Now Jacksonville with an opportunity to get 3 more points. But I tweeted this out. With Nick Bosa out, the 49ers can't play offensive football like this. 2 turnovers had led to 14 Jags points, 4 drops, couldn't finish in the red zone after a nice opening drive. Then they couldn't finish in the red zone there. Not a sustainable way to play football. And obviously you're missing George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk. That hurts. But to your point, this offensive line is as mid as it gets. And with this offensive line, you can't convert in short yardage. You can't convert in the red zone in a condensed field. Empty set for Lawrence. He's going to throw it underneath. Allen gets out of bounds. But can you go back to his super?
Yes.
Because I do want to read what else he said. There's also a flag on this play. Our biggest issue is the offensive line not being good enough in creating space for the run game. Everything stems off a solid run game. It also gives our defense adequate rest. Fix the run game. But you can't fix the run game if you have a bad offensive line. Face mask on the defense. Easy 3 coming up for the Niners here.
I literally said this is exactly what you cannot do.
Yep. This is as bad of a first half as you can play. But yeah, I mean, you're right. Like the offensive line, McCaffrey going into this game, I've said it, 13 carries for 7 yards in the red zone. That's a joke. And without Bosa, you'd like for your defense to get some rest. They can't get rest. Jags could score a touchdown here. Lawrence going to throw it downfield. Pass is caught by Brian Thomas inside the 15.
What are we doing? It's just like playing so soft. Get it together. I mean, they could score a touchdown here.
Play is blown dead. Early movement.
Nigel, $2. Hopefully we can have a tale of 2 halves. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. Because this is just... I mean, this is like embarrassing.
First and 15, 21 ticks left. Jags have 1 timeout left. Now, in the NFL, you do all of these bad things, you can still have an opportunity to win the game. But the Jags also get the ball to start the third. Ball at the 19. Jacksonville 1 of 1 in the red zone. Lawrence in the gun, 3 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. He throws underneath the Hunter, goes down to the 9. Jags take a timeout, stops the clock at 15. It's second down. They could take 2 shots into the end zone.
You cannot give up 6.
No timeouts left. Can the Niners sack Lawrence? Empty set for him. ETN in the backfield. He is a receiving threat. Lawrence looks his way, checks it down for ETN. He gets tackled. Jags are going to try to spike this ball right before the expiration of the clock. And they do. They stop the clock at 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why you're throwing that pass. I mean, I guess he didn't want to get sacked, but.
Chip shot field goal here for Cam Little. Kick is good. 17-6 Jags lead. And they get the ball to start the third. All right. If you're about to get a snack, let me tell you about this deal. We have an awesome Venmo deal, and we haven't gotten any Venmos yet, but we did this very early, right when we started the stream. And so here's what I want to explain to you. Do you want a 49ers jersey for as little as $10? This is our Venmo jersey raffle. If you send me a $10 Venmo, you get 1 raffle ticket. If you send me a $20 Venmo, you get 3 raffle tickets. If you send me a $50 Venmo, you get 10 tickets. And $100, you get 15 raffle tickets and a 49ers Report hat. So at the very least, you become a member of the 49ers Report 2025 Hall of Fame, and you get a hat plus the 15 tickets. And so for as little as 10, as much as 100, you get a 49ers Report jersey of your choice. And how we're going to do this, we will decide this with a duck race at the end of the game, at the end of the stream. And so it'll be the most electrifying 60 seconds in YouTube history. We've done these duck races for our 50-50s before, but now we're going to give away a jersey. And so if you send me a Venmo at Chase_senior, you can get in the running to win a Niners jersey for as little as $10. Obviously, there's different tiers and levels. So the more that you send in Venmo, the more tickets that you get. We've never done this before, but it's fantastic. At Chase_senior. Ava just sent in a $20 Venmo. How many can we get during halftime here? Again, the username, Chase_senior. If you need the last 4 digits, you don't really need them. You can just say send anyway, but it is 8544 if you want to send those in. So Ava sent in that 20. That is our Venmo jersey raffle. 4,000 people still hanging out. So glad all of you are here with us. Where the hell has Michael Williams been? He's made some plays. He also drew a penalty, I believe. Let's also get the stream to 1,000 likes by the time the third quarter starts. Basically, to recap this one, to summarize this first half, for me, a nightmare first half for San Francisco here. And here's why. Turn it over twice. That led to 2 Jaguars touchdowns. 4 drops, sloppy. Niners went 0 of 2 in the red zone offensively, settled for 6 points. Gave up a long return right before halftime. Jags took over past midfield. 15-yard face mask, gifted the Jags a red zone trip. Jags kicked the field goal to end the half to make it 17-6, and they get the ball to start the third quarter. That's as bad as it gets. Desiree Evans, $20 Venmo. So that's 3 tickets for Desiree, 3 tickets for Ava to win a Niners jersey of your choice. Whatever jersey you want, that's what we're giving away. Diana, a $20 Venmo. We're up to 60 in Venmo. All right. Can I use the bathroom here real quick? All right. Cool. I will be right back. Yeah, Super Chat's coming in as well. I will be right back.
All right. I'll get to these supers that we haven't gotten to yet. Appreciate the Venmos, of course, as well. Want to have a big jersey raffle here, man. I want it to be just crazy. All right, so let's see. Last one we got to was Nigel. And the Leilani 101. Or we read Kyle's as well. So we got this 5 Jerry Wagner. Did you get my email with my shipping info for the cap from last week's game? I don't know if Chase answered this yet, but I will double check with him as soon as he gets back, Jerry. I will double check with him as soon as he gets back. Michael Boyce, what's good? All right. We got this 2 USMC Infantry 9898. Feels like they gave up halfway through quarter 1. It's been some weird vibes. I don't really know how to explain it. It doesn't feel, there's been times, the crowd's been into it a little bit on some big third downs, but I think you can just see, not having Bosa out there really does affect this team mentally. They have to come out and get a stop to start the second half, or else things could get ugly pretty fast. Big Hurt, $10. We need to make a trade. No pressure without Bosa. I mean, look, first half without him hasn't looked good against a average Jags O-line. But I think, Chase has said it. They'll take more than 1 week to decide, but shoot, you're not getting pressure. next couple games, how long can you wait if it's really right there in front of you? AB from 9-4. Another one that wants to trade for Trey Hendrickson, man. Give it a couple weeks, and it really could happen. You know, you like Micah Williams, you like Bryce Huff, but why not add another top piece? Now, you got to determine, well, how much are we giving up for him? Are we going to extend him or not? How much money does he want? So, you're really going to have to factor all that in, but shoot, if it keeps going the way it is right now, I think you have to. And if not Hendrickson, somebody that can make an impact. Somebody. I got this 10, Purple Alligator Piss. What a name. What happened to a run game? Thought that was Kyle's bread and butter. Really all year, the run game hasn't been all that spectacular. And today it has not been good. I'm actually curious what these stats are, because the Niners have not been able to run the ball. McCaffrey has 10 carries for 31 yards, an average of 3.1 yards per carry. As a whole, the Niners as a team, 13 carries, 51 yards, 3.9 yards per carry. And that's helped by an 11-yard scramble by Brock Purdy and a 7-yard carry by Brian Robinson. Purdy, 11 of 21, 135 yards, a pick. The pick wasn't his fault. I mean, could it have been a better throw? Yeah, it could have been a better throw for sure. But it hit off the hands of Christian McCaffrey, and then Jake Tonches fumbled. And that's how where we're at right now. Black Mask, $10. Get that up. Black Mask. A legend, a real one. Get that up for you here in a sec. We always appreciate the super chats. Just waiting for that to come through. Black Mask. And Derek Pacheco with a 10. Here's Black Mask. All you morons bandwagoners, settle down. If we lose, we are 3-1, still first in the West. Idiots on here. Look, I don't think anyone should be out here screaming that the season is over by any stretch of the imagination. But it's been a disappointing game. And that's why I said I don't think you make any changes after this first game without Bosa. But if it keeps going as it is right now, you might have to. But yeah, anyone saying that the season is done, you know, far from it. Far from it. But also, you know, reasonable to be upset about what's going on so far. Appreciate that, Black Mask. Derek Pacheco, clean up the mistakes, second half rally, go Niners. Look, it really comes down to this first possession. Jags get the ball to start the second half. You cannot give up 7. You cannot let that happen. Around the league right now, Chiefs are actually up 27 over the Ravens right now. This game is in Arrowhead, so home field advantage for the Chiefs. Ravens, man, if they don't turn this around, they'll drop to a 1-3 start. Did you say 10 for 21? Yeah, Purdy was 10 for 21. Not ideal. Jeannie Wyatt in the chat. What's good? We need an interception or a fumble. That'd be huge. That'd be big time. What are the adjustments? You really haven't done a great job against the run. ETN, Tootin. So you got to contain the run there. The Jags have mostly been throwing underneath. You know, they had the one to Travis Hunter over the middle of the field, but mostly everything else has been underneath. So press up a little bit, man. Stop the run. And then you just got to figure something out offensively, man. Wow, Ashton Genty is having a day. Finally turning it on for the Raiders. We're up to over $600 thanks to Derek Pacheco. That last 10 getting us over that $600 mark. Shout out to y'all. And right now, we got 22 entries in our raffle to win the football. Again, $20 super chat gets you a ticket. to enter into the raffle, as we are looking to return here in a second for the second half. Everybody asking for Mac Jones to play. You are out of your mind. Out of your mind. I know Purdy has missed some throws and the stat line doesn't look good, but there are many more issues in this game. Many more reasons you're down by 11 at the half than Brock Purdy. Terrence Robinson, what's good? I'm doing well, all things considered, but I would like to see some better football being played here out of this Niners team. Roddy Cow, got to give Jags some credit. I mean, for sure, you know, they've been an inconsistent team this year. When the Jags have looked good, they've looked pretty good, but they also haven't played a crazy schedule, and like they've also been a pretty inconsistent team. So, all right, second half. Kick will be a touchback, and we're back.
Here we go. Little touchback here. Again, Jacksonville starts this third quarter with the football. Lawrence in that first half, 15-20 for a $132 and a touchdown. Got some Venmos at halftime. I'll give you shout-outs here in a bit. Now, after the touchback, drive starts at the 35 for the Jags. Lawrence under center. Hands it off. ETN, defended well by the Niners. Gain of 1. Lawrence in the gun, 2nd and 9. Niners send 4. Lawrence throws underneath for Strange. Got out of the Marquis Siegel tackle. Picked up a couple more yards. Now he looks to be hurt. Grabbing at his wrist, it sets up a 3rd down. This would be huge for the Niners to force a 3 and out. Morale-wise, stamina-wise, and just for the momentum and flow of this game. Jags, 2 of 6 on 3rd downs. A huge one, though, led to their 2nd touchdown. Hunter in motion. Upton Stout follows him. Jags run it. ETN is short. He's a yard short. Lawrence is pleading with Liam Cohen to go for it. I mean, if the Niners get a stop here, if the Jags do go, they take over in phenomenal field position. Wow, the Jags are going to go. Line of scrimmage is at the 44. Jags need 1 yard. They break the huddle. They go up to the line with tempo. They go heavy to the right. False start on Jacksonville. False start on Jacksonville. Let's go. Fred Warner telling all Niner fans to make some noise. Firing the troops up. Jags going to have to punt it. San Francisco. Makes it 4th and 6. Huge. Jags punt it away. Sky Moore takes it at the 11 along the sideline past the 25. I like the juice that he gives the Niners as a return man. Now we'll see what happens with him once Jacob Cowing comes back. But that's huge for San Francisco to force that 3 and out.
All right, look at this.
Nice.
One sub away from 173.3K.
And there we go.
We
Just
started
got it.
today.
Yeah, where did we start today?
We started today at 173,040. So we're almost 300 gains so far.
All right,
today.
awesome.
Let's keep it going, man. Sub for Niners dubs. Getting this ball back after the quick stop. Let's go. Let's go. This is an important one. Henry saying it how it is. Important drive here.
Yeah. You got to do something offensively. And when you get inside the red zone, man, you got to finish. Niners start at the 27. Christian McCaffrey runs to the right side. Got about 3, maybe 4 yards there. Shane Miller, I sub. Can I say Niners and Eagles suck? That's what tripped me up over my words. Yes, you could say whatever you want, man. 2 thumbs up. Eagles, damn, you get an F grade. Hey, F Chase in the chat. F Chase in the chat. I'm not perfect. Ball at the 31. Purdy in the gun. Born in motion. Purdy takes the handoff to McCaffrey. Throws down the middle. Pass is caught. Jake Tunches to the Jags 45. First down Niners. Type those ones. Jags were playing zone there. Purdy does very well against zone. He struggles against man. Man, Tunches took a big hit at the end of that play. Tunches, 2 catches for 38 yards. A lot of them coming right there on that play. From the 45, Purdy under center, McCaffrey the tailback, puts him in motion. Purdy, a 7-step drop, throws down the near sideline. Oh my gosh, did Pearsall catch that? Incomplete. He's slow to get up. Pearsall, a little bit banged up. Oh my gosh, did he get 2 feet down? I don't think so. And he didn't have possession of the ball. 2nd and 10. I formation for San Francisco here. Purdy, handoff, McCaffrey, 4-yard pickup. Big 3rd and medium here. Purdy goes fast, lofts it downfield. What a catch! Jawan Jennings, 3rd and Jawan. First down Niners. He really had to go up and get that. One-on-one with Campbell in breaking route. Purdy timed it up. And then Jennings, full extension. What a grab. And then the Niners have to call a timeout. You might need those later. with you being down 17-6. Shanahan's pissed. I would be too. Trayvon Walker out for the rest of the game. A lot of Jags players have been knocked out for the rest of the game. That's a big loss. Ball at the 26. Purdy under center. Pitches it to McCaffrey. Everything just closed pretty quickly. I mean, he got 3, max of 4 yards. But the Niners' ground game, and with this offense being built off of that, uninspiring to start the year. And that's what happens when you have a bad offensive line. Pierce onto the tent. Jesus. Ball at the 22. Juszczyk in motion. Purdy, play action. Throws for Jennings. Penalty. Pass interference. Jennings was calling for it. And let's take another look here. Ran a slant. Oh my gosh. Campbell was giving him a hug. Spot foul, first down, Niners. 5,100 people watching live. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Definitely owe a Shambon coming up here. 8 penalties, 60 yards for Jacksonville. Only 3 for 25 for the Niners. And here we go. Niners inside the red zone. Can they score a touchdown? Ball at the 15. I formation. Brian Robinson in the game. Play action. Purdy to the naked side. Lost it to Juszczyk. Bobbles it. Nearly picked. 5th drop of the day for the Niners. There is a penalty. Signaling defensive holding here. Let me take down a Shambong. I'll give you those Venmo shout-outs here in a moment. Holding on the defense, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Oh, yeah. Juice was definitely held off the play action when he was lined up as the fullback. He went into the flat. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for those big-time super chats. You're all the best. If we get another 50 in the next 2 minutes, I'll take down another shotgun. First and goal from the 10 for the Niners. Brian Robinson gets the give. Not much there. And the issue when you're in the red zone and you can't run it, you become a one-dimensional football team when the field gets condensed. There's not as much real estate and space to operate with. Ball at 8.5. Kendrick Bourne in motion. Play action for Purdy. Pitch play. McCaffrey makes a man miss. Reaches for the goal line. He's in. Touchdown. San Francisco. Niners finally capitalize in the red area. Some creativity there. Purdy was under center, faked the handoff to McCaffrey. McCaffrey set up to block, and then he broke inside. Purdy hits him with the shovel, and then McCaffrey able to create to get into the paint. Touchdown Niners. San Francisco going to go for 2 here because it's a 17-12 game. They're going to try to make it a field goal game. Bourne in motion from left to right. Sky Moore, Tonches to the left. Purdy in the gun. Puts McCaffrey out wide. Purdy has time. Running around. Purdy throws. Pass is caught. 2-point conversion is good for Jawan Jennings. Took a huge hit at the end of the play. He's feeling it. But the 2-point conversion is successful. We have a field goal game. Great job by Jennings to extend alongside Purdy. And Jennings got lit up at the end of that play. What a job by Jennings to hold on. 17-14 game. Type those TDs, and it's a new ball game. $50 super check coming in. Adam Davis makes it rain. I will be back in 5 seconds getting that beer that I owe Adam Davis for the shotgun. I want one of those sweet footballs. Also, I want Chase to take another drink. Mostly, though, I want to see more touchdown drives. We just saw it that aren't dependent on penalties. Let's use this momentum. Yes, sir. Makes it rain. Hey, man, you sent in that 50. You're in the running now to win our 49ers Report MVP football. That's a few raffle tickets right there.
Yup.
And I will take another drink for you. I'll be literally right back.
All right, so that 50 gets you a couple tickets there. I got you, Adam. Remember, $20 and up gets you tickets to win that football that Chase just showed y'all. Nigel also with another $2 super chat. Where's D-Rob? Is he playing any snaps? I haven't honestly noticed him at all. See if he's done anything. Maybe early. I mean, he doesn't even have a target. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. But appreciate that too. And then another 2, Ryan Patterson. Appreciate that. Iowa in the house today. Let's go Niners, baby. Needed that score desperately. Also, Chase, I don't know if you saw us earlier. I meant to say this earlier. Who super chatted asking about the email? I can't find it now.
Chase at chatsports.com. Whoever was asking, send me the email.
Well, someone had asked if you saw their email. Oh, it was Jerry Wagner.
Oh, Jerry Wagner.
So did you get my email with my shipping info for the cat from last week?
Yes. We sent that out late last week, Jerry. Just saw it.
Beautiful.
So be on the lookout for that. All right. Jags going to take this return to the 28. 17-14 ball game. Niners trying to overcome 2 turnovers in the first half. Jennings grabbing his side. Oh, you hate what can happen internally there. Oblique, core, ribs. Not great. Lawrence under center. Play action. Throws to the left. Passing complete. Intended for Hunter. He beat D Winners. That is not a matchup you want if you're the Niners. Second and 10. Lawrence in the shotgun. Niners with 5 up front, but they send 4. Lawrence, ball tipped. Kalia Davis right in his face. Brings up a 3rd down. Type those threes. Type those threes.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Another opportunity to keep momentum in your favor. Niners show blitz. Lawrence audibles. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Niners send the house. Lawrence spikes it. Was that a delay of game? I think that was a delay of game. False start. Let's go.
Come on.
Niner fans making noise at Levi's. 49ers report real ones making noise in the chat.
Let's go.
Niners didn't have a safety in the middle of the field. They did rotate Siegel up top, but they were bringing the house on Lawrence. 3rd and 15. Lawrence in the gun. 2-by-1 set. Niners bling a safety blitz. Lawrence throws. Intercepted! Upton Stout has it. There's a convoy in front of him. And he's taken down at the 12. Lawrence is saying there's a flag on the Niners.
Damn.
Oh. Upton Stout called for pass interference. Upton Stout against Travis Hunter. Stout
Really?
grabbed him slightly. Spot foul, ball to the 36. Downs reset for Jacksonville.
That's insane.
Thomas in motion. Pitch play left side. ETN, look out. Taken down at the 45. If Diamador Lenore didn't take him down there, that would have been another long touchdown run. Sam Okuwano had an opportunity to take him down, and he missed him. Just didn't have the speed to take down ETN. Ball at the 46 of the Niners. Jags run it with ETN, gain of 6. Ball at the 41. Patrick in motion. Jags run it again with ETN to the outside. D. Winters TFL, another flag. Has to be a hold on Jacksonville, right? Brian Thomas is down. Illegal motion. The ref announced that it was 4th down. It's 3rd down, right?
3rd and 7.
Yeah, 3rd and 7. Lawrence in the shotgun, ball at the 43. Niners send 4. Lawrence throws, ball batted away by Winters. Now this time, no flags. The Niners do get off the field on 3rd down.
Big time play. D. Winters. Got a middle on that thing.
The punt is away. Sky Moore going to let it bounce into the end zone. Touchback. Wise move by him. Niners down by 3. It's a new refresh ball game here.
Bring it back. Slowly bringing it back here. That's what you got to do. Just keep fighting. Keep playing.
All right. Adam Davis, $5 super chat. I owe you a shotgun, then we'll get to Prize Picks, our sponsor. Adam, cheers to you. Cheers to the faithful 6,100 people watching. We give you great analysis. We also like to have fun here on the show, entertain you, and give you exciting coverage.
Chug, 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 chug. The fastest shotgun you've ever seen.
Today's 49ers Report sponsored by Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app in the game. That's what you call a flawless segue. Prize Picks, simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you can cash in. You can win big up to 2,000 times your money. Available in 45 states across America. Prize Picks puts their users first. All withdrawals, fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and does not return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. Our 3-pick power play, Jalen Hurts, all he had to do today was throw for 1 passing yard. Easy win. Christian McCaffrey has a receiving touchdown, more than 42.5 receiving yards, and then Travis Hunter, more than 35.5 receiving yards. He got it basically on that 3rd down conversion alone. So, new users, play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. Real money sports action made easy. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Bunch of supers to get to here.
Adam Baum. Chase, do you like roller coasters? I mean, first 3 games of this year and this one, that's all we've been on. Roller coaster. Dave Towers. Chase's shirt. We'll get the Niners home. Let's go. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Hope you're enjoying your 49ers Report hat. Purdy going to fake the handoff. Throws down the middle of the field, and he's picked. Devin Lloyd intercepts it at the 30. Jags have the ball at the 26. 3rd turnover of the day for San Francisco. It's impossible to win this way. Why didn't it count as a touchdown pass? Purdy to McCaffrey did. It was a shovel pass. That was an egregious throw by Brock Purdy. The ball was tipped, but brutal. 12 turnovers forced by the Jags so far this year. Michelle H., $5. Hi, Chip and Chase, Niner Laters, Niner Gang. Hell effing yeah, let's go. Michelle! Hope all is well. Jags run it. ETN, gain of 7.
Brutal throw. That's so disappointing after getting off the field.
Absolutely brutal. Lawrence from under center, handoff ETN, first down. Needed 3, got 3.5, another flag. Holding on the offense.
All right, I mean, back him up a little bit.
Lawrence takes the snap. Late throw, incomplete, intended for Hunter. 3rd and 13.
Come on, man.
Can the defense hold the Jags to 3 here and bail Brock Purdy out? Lawrence takes the shotgun snap. Clean pocket. Pumps. Throws underneath. Ball is out! Fumble! Hunter fumbled it. I think the Jags recovered it. Fred Warner knows it too. He said, doggone it. We almost had it. And was it Warner who punched that out? Of course it was. Warner with the peanut punch. The ball was in between the feet of Allen after he fell over, and somehow he recovered it.
Wow.
It fell right into his hands. 17 career forced fumbles for Fred Warner, most in franchise history. And this will be a field goal attempt for Cam Little, who connects from 44 yards. A little bit of a draw to it. It was almost blocked, wasn't it?
I thought it was almost blocked.
Yeah.
That's why I reacted like that, yeah.
20-14, Niners down by 6.
The defense is doing what they can, man. Like, I don't think you can be too upset with the second half performance, especially. You're just not getting a lot of help from the offense. At all. Oh, we had another 20 from Black Mask.
Black
Blue Jays.
Mask. Blue Jays, American League champions. Just letting you all know now. Just like when the Raptors whooped the Warriors in 2019. Now let's go, you Niners. So you're a Blue Jays fan, not a Giants fan? I've seen you at some Giants games, Black Mask.
Blue Jays fan.
Brandon Kim, $5 after watching this defensive line. We should definitely go for Trey Hendrickson. That's what I'm saying. Cameron Dotson. Is Jennings okay? Not sure.
Hopefully. Didn't look great. Looked like it hurt.
All right, let's give some Venmo shout-outs here. A lot of them came in. Ava with the 20, Desiree with the 20, Diana with the 20, Adam Davis with the 100. Adam Davis, he's going to get a 49ers Report hat. Isaac Santee with the 25, Pam Hensley with the 20, and then Nathan Titano with the 20. Calvin Hurt with that $3 super chat. And with 6,000 people watching live, we're doing a Venmo deal today where if you send in a Venmo, you have an opportunity to win a 49ers jersey of your choice. And you enter into a raffle to potentially win that jersey. And so you can win a Niners jersey for as little as $10. $10 equals 1 ticket. $20 is 3 tickets. $50 is 10. $100 is 15 tickets and an automatic hat. And how we decide this is with a duck race at the end of the broadcast. And whoever wins that duck race, because your tickets equate to ducks, 15 tickets equals 15 ducks, you win the jersey. All right, Niners going to kneel the kick. Sky Moore knees it a yard deep into the end zone, so touchback. Niners will get this ball at the 35. Jawan Jennings back on the field. That's good.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Ricky Pearsall is not. He's on the bike on the sideline. Obviously, he was dealing with a knee injury this week. Of note, Niners play on Thursday. Short week. Purdy under center. I formation. Pitch goes to McCaffrey. A yard. How about this? The Chiefs up 27-13 on the Ravens. Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, both out for the rest of the game for Baltimore. The Colts up 20-13 on the Rams.
Colts.
The Raiders up 20-16 on the Bears.
And the Bears have like 3 interceptions in that game too.
They picked off Geno 3 times?
Yeah. And they're still
yeah, Geno, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Purdy under center. Handoff McCaffrey, tries to get the edge. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. At first, it looked as though he was going to be taken down for a loss of 2 or 3. 3rd and 9. Smoot beat Trent Williams badly there. Yeah, so Geno Smith in that game has thrown 3 picks. Caleb Williams has thrown 1. Ashton Genty had a 64-yard touchdown.
He's got 3.
3 total touchdowns?
Yeah.
Holy shit, 2 receiving. Wow. Purdy takes a shotgun snap. 3rd and 9. Deep drop. Throws downfield.
Oh!
Passes dropped by Kendrick Bourne. If he caught it, may have gone for a touchdown. I mean, he doesn't have breakaway speed. But if he catches this, oh my gosh, there is like nobody in the area. I mean, there was a defender a couple of steps behind him. That's a bad drop for Kendrick Bourne, who's been awesome so far this year. 6 dropped passes for San Francisco today. Punt is taken at the 14. 2 guys missed their tackles. Oh, here we go. Punt return for a touchdown. House call. No flags. Parker Washington. So we're back to the Niners special teams sucking. So you're down in the turnover margin 3-0, and you give up, let's see, 86-yard punt return for a touchdown. Thomas Morstead's been in the NFL for like 15 years. He was the guy trying to run down Parker Washington.
Oh, man. And they're going for 2.
Jags going for 2 to make it a 2-touchdown game. Lawrence, incomplete. 26-14.
Oh, my God. You catch that ball, even if he doesn't score, it's a lot of yards. Instead, you punt it away, and they return it for a touchdown. That's just bad, bad, bad. Oh.
$87-yard punt return.
Will they respond, or will they just fold? We'll see. It's certainly not over, but...
And they capitalize off the Kendrick Bourne drop. A snowball effect.
Yep.
Purdy will throw it. Hit as he throws. Incomplete for McCaffrey.
It's just like simple stuff, man.
Yeah. Hines Allen had the pressure on Purdy. And the quarterback hit because he did get to him. And, yeah, he beat Trent Williams. Second and 10. Purdy out of the shotgun, throws down the middle. Demarcus Robinson leaping catch to the 44. What a grab. Comes off suspension, first catch of the year for him. I mean, when you lose a turnover margin 3-0 and you give up an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown, no joke, it is like mathematically nearly impossible to win the game. But if the Niners score here, somehow it becomes a one-possession game again. Ball at the 46. Purdy will throw it. Steps up, throws for McCaffrey. Fumbles it. Recovers it.
Oh, my God. What is happening?
And they've had 6 drops. Purdy is not moving that well. You notice that too? Like when he stepped up in the pocket right here, I just didn't think that, like, he's not running with a lot of juice.
That ball was out. That ball was out all day.
Niners run it with Brian Robinson. Physical run for him. He gets 5. Second and 5, ball at the 29. Handoff goes to Robinson. Gain of a half-yard. Guess who was pushing to his lap? Jake Brendel, the most mid-center starting for a team across the NFL. But Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch always like to tell us that he's a very good center. Headed to the fourth. Niners down by 12. 6,300 people watching this slop of a game by the Niners. Headed to the fourth. Type those fours.
Somehow still in this game, at least a little bit. Let's get the fours going. Let's get the fours going. It's fourth quarter time. Stop playing with the Jags, man. Stop playing around. Catch the ball.
So I don't know if this is true, but it could be. Pat McAfee just tweeted out, fellow punter, punters for people too, that Thomas Morstead at 39 years old ran 20-plus miles per hour trying to run down Parker Washington.
No way. He was
I highly doubt it. Like, Debo's peak speed last year when he scored that touchdown against the Seahawks was 19 miles per hour. That's got to be an exaggeration.
Gotta be. But he was moving.
But if that is true, that's insane. That the hamstrings just both didn't tear simultaneously.
Yeah. Dude, maybe he did. Could you imagine?
Insane.
Gotta respect him, man. Him out there trying. All right. Fourth quarter time. Candy!
$50 super chat.
Trying to get us going here. Candy making it rain.
Makes it rain with the 50. Okay, well, have a drink. What the hell is wrong with the 49ers today? Let's get this going, Niner gang. I'm going to be faithful, though. Hi, Chase and Chip. What's up, Candy? Yes, I'll take down a shambong for you. And what's wrong with the Niners today? Well, where do we start? 6 drops. 1 for 3 in the red zone. They've turned it over 3 times, and they gave up an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Candy, thank you for the 50. Dave in the Desert, we got this. Winning being -3 on turnovers will be legendary. It's going to be tough to pull off, I'll tell you that much. Get to the rest of these in a second.
Dave in the Desert, appreciate you. Exactly. It'll be legendary if the Niners can win this game. Like, one of the rarest wins ever in the history of the NFL if San Francisco wins this game. 3rd and 3, pitch play to the left. McCaffrey stopped. I think you have to go for it. What does a field goal give you here? The pursuit of this Jags defense is awesome on this play. A toss to the left, and the Niners just, they can't get anything blocked up in the ground game. 4th and 3. Niners will go for it. Purdy takes the shotgun snap. Throws over the middle, too high. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Too high for Demarcus Robinson. If you watched me and Larry Krueger on Friday on the Krug Show, Larry said this, that Purdy in practice had been sailing passes all week long. Today, all day, he's been sailing passes. And it's because of the toe. He's light on his feet. And because of that, he can't push off and plant.
Oh. Someone make a play.
Jags run it with ETN, 2-yard pickup. Lawrence going to throw the screen to Strange. He's tackled from behind. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Need this stop. Need this stop right here.
Yeah. "13 minutes left, but this time will evaporate quickly." Lawrence under center. Handoff.
Tackle.
Niners, TFL, 2-yard loss. They get off the field. They needed to. They do it. Darrell Luter Jr. among multiple Niners to tackle Tootin there. Of course, Fred Warner was one of the first players there. That's a huge stop for this Niners defense. Now, can the Niners special teams do anything?
Sky Moore, a little punt return of his own, huh?
Approaching 12 minutes to play. Cook gonna punt it away. Cook boots it. Ball is gonna bounce at the 9. That's a fantastic punt. I mean, he angled that right toward the sideline. And so now the Niners gonna have to go about 90 plus yards here. What did he say anything after the game? I can't even. What is his Twitter? 1K. I can't even find it. Oh, there we go. "If you're not welcome, not listened to, quietly withdraw. Don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way." He did say an hour ago, "I love y'all with all my heart." He just went off for 100 yards last week. Jesus.
I put a new poll question in the chat. Will the Niners come from behind and win this game? 53% yes right now to 47% no. So, about 50-50. Half people still believe Niners getting this ball back. They got to score a touchdown on this possession, though, for it to happen. Who you got? Can the Niners come back? Type SF for the Niners. Let's get those SFs going like Ben Covington. Got some more super chats as well. Look at those SFs going, baby. It just, I mean, but a Purdy's just going to keep sailing balls, and you're not going to, like, the run game at this point. It's going to be tough. Let's go.
All right, Niners take over at the 8. Got to go 92 yards here. And they have to do it quickly because they're down 2 scores. Purdy, deep drop from under center. Checks it down for McCaffrey. Gain of 7.
Got to move it.
2nd and 3. Niners run it with CMC. He doesn't get to the first down marker. It'll be 3rd and 1. More like 3rd and 1.5.
It's just been nothing.
Ricky Pearsall still on the sideline. I would imagine his day is over. I mean, hasn't been able to play for a long time at this point. Purdy in the gun. Juszczyk to his right. Juwan Jennings in motion. Purdy will throw it. Nowhere to go. Has McCaffrey. Past the 30. Past the 40. Stays on his feet. Out of bounds around midfield.
Wow. She came open out of nowhere.
McCaffrey was lined up at wideout. He was to the left of Trent Williams, kind of like inline tight end. And then he ran into the flat and then kind of cut it upfield. That's where Purdy kind of threw him upfield. So he got some momentum going. McCaffrey said, I need one play to rest. So Brian Robinson now in the game. Niners run it with him. Makes a man miss. And he picks up 5. Solid carry. Robinson will stay in the game. Second and 5. Ball at the 49. Purdy drops. Purdy throws well out of bounds for Sky Moore. He can't put much behind the ball. Third and 5. 4-down territory, obviously. Empty set for Purdy. Pumps. Now he throws downfield. Pass caught. Kendrick Bourne had to adjust to it. But it's a first down for the Niners. Type those ones.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Brock. Staying alive. Under 9 to play. Isaiah Garcia, Nina, 2 thumbs up. Jay Romero, Assier, all typing those ones. The Niners have 264 passing yards, so the Jags like 150.
Wow.
Purdy, play action, rolls left, rolls right, throws down the heart of the field. Pass caught by Juszczyk. Gain of 11. First down, Niners. Type those ones.
Come on. Keep it going. Get 6.
Purdy on this drive, 4 of 5 for 64 yards. Empty set. Screen. Tonches. Blockers out in front to the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! San Francisco! Extra point away from it being a 1-point ball game. Can you believe it? They've turned it over 3 times. They gave up an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown. Connor Colby with a great block downfield on Lloyd, who has 2 picks today. And the Niners cut it to 1 score. Eddie Pinheiro with the PAT. Kick is good. Show us the TD.
Let's go. Not out of it yet, baby.
Let's go. "92-yard drive for San Francisco."
Impressive stuff. When they needed it the most. When they needed it the most. They got it done. Spend those TDs, baby. Spam those TDs. That was big.
All right, our fourth quarter sponsor, our friends at Prize Picks. I'll give you a shambong on the other side. Best daily fantasy sports app in the game. We appreciate Prize Picks for making the show possible. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks puts their users first. All withdrawals, fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Our lineup. Jalen Hurts, the special on Prize Pick this week. All he had to do was throw for 1 yard, and he did that. Christian McCaffrey, more than 42.5 receiving yards. He has 5 catches for 79. And then Travis Hunter, more than 35.5 receiving yards. He has 42. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 3 for 3. Producer Chip getting rich. You can get rich too. New users, play $5, get $50 instantly in lineups. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Daryl Cave, Niner faithful. We're still in this somehow, some way. Vin Win. Purdy is the Dak of the West. Purdy's better than Dak. Romeo. It's pretty Purdy time. By the way, the number to beat for our Fred Warner signed jersey, $101. That's it.
Come on.
Sir Chai. Kendrick Lamar would have caught that. Kendrick Bourne. Maybe. Would Drake? Bobby, $2 as the kick is away. Jair Brown misses a tackle. But then Braden Willis does make the tackle. Why wouldn't they swap Mac and Purdy back and forth? You just don't do that at the NFL level. That's like high school, college stuff, and it's a low-level college stuff. You don't flip quarterbacks back and forth. Derek Pacheco, 15 minutes to redemption. And then Nair is a first time super chatter. Oh my gosh. 15-yard penalty on the Niners. Chase Lucas, personal foul. You've got to be kidding me. This will give the Jags fantastic field position. Nair, I cannot bang Niners. Denver Mansfield, I'm a longtime Purdy defender and supporter, but what is he doing today? I'm starting to get that feeling I got whenever Jimmy G would throw downfield. Yeah, you get scared. Jags start this drive at the 44. Donald Keys, $5. You know why everybody is hating on Purdy? It's because the way that you talk about him. We are called faithful for a reason. Maybe you need to take notes. How about you take notes and actually understand what I say? All I said is that he's not 100% healthy. That's it. He's thrown a couple interceptions today, one of which, bad throw. It's okay to point out that he's not 100% because he's not. My job is to analyze the game of football. My job is to not jerk off the Niners at every time and every point. Cheers. Jags already in Niner territory. 2nd and 2. Man in motion. Jags run it. ETN stopped at the line. It'll be third and about a yard. Like, come on, man. You expect me to just, like, sniff Purdy's jockstrap at all times? He throws a pick right to a defender. You want me to say great throw? We've had 100,000 people watch this show. How do you think that goes over if I'm just slurping the Niners at all times? Get out of here with that bullshit. 3rd and 1. Type those threes.
Let's go.
Can the Niners get a stop? Lawrence under center. Niners load the box. Lawrence, quarterback sneak.
No way.
They're going to give him the second push and he gets the first down. They had him originally, but at 6'6", he's a big body, and they did not blow the whistle, and he got the first down. Wow.
Where did that push come from?
It wasn't the tush push, but Lawrence got a push because the Niners got to him. And then his tight end and ETN pushed him over the line. Wow. Credit to Lawrence, man. I mean, he's a big quarterback. How about he throws a pick? Takes the shotgun snap. Handoff to ETN. Up the middle. Oh, first down to the 35. Niners can't give up a touchdown. They can give up a field goal, but then it becomes an 8-point game. You can give up 3. You can't give up 7. You give up 7, game over. You force a giveaway, even better. That'll make the turnover margin 3-1 in favor of Jacksonville. Ball at the 35. Lawrence under center. They run it with ETN, gets the edge. Huge hit at the end of that play, but he got 10. There is a flag. Warner is saying there was a hold.
Back him up.
10-yard penalty that backs him up.
Oh, man. Daniel Jones just threw a back-breaking interception for the Colts.
Daniel Jones did. Daniel Jones is Daniel Jonesin.
Yep.
Ball back at the 40. 1st and 15. Lawrence in the gun. He'll throw it here. Launches downfield. Incomplete. Jair Brown covering the seam on Parker Washington. 2nd and 15. Most importantly for the Niners, that stops the clock. Second and 15. 7,700 people watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We're live for every Niners game, and we give you Niners talk shows every day. Jags run it. Tootin'. Not a lot there, and it'll bring up a 3rd and long. You know what to do. Type those threes. Can the Niners force a giveaway?
Please.
Come on, Niners.
Come on.
Get a stop here. Miss field goal. Good field position. March down the field. Score a touchdown. Win the game and defy the odds. 3rd and 11. Crowd at Levi's. Sight of Super Bowl 60. Rises to its feet. The chat. It's popping. Lawrence in the gun. Niners show blitz. 2 receivers to the left. 2 to the right. Lawrence throws. Pass. Caught. Inside the 30, but Strange is tackled a few yards short of the first down. Decision time for Liam Cohen. If he kicks the field goal, Jags go up by 8. His defense has forced 12 giveaways this year. I would probably take the 3 if I were him to go up by 8. That's what he'll do. Cam Little comes out for the field goal attempt. 2 for 2 today from 26 and 44. This kick from 47. We've seen Jake Moody in this stadium miss so many times. Can Cam Little miss? 3:35 to play.
Miss it.
Miss it, Cam.
Miss it.
Do it for Moody. He'd be proud. From 47 yards. From the right hash. It is no good! No good! No good! Cam Little, wide right. He did it for Jake Moody. Niners down by 5. 3:32 to play. Opportunity to drive down the field and win the ball game. Never had a chance. It worked.
Wow.
Niners take over. Good field position as well.
Come on.
Niners will begin this drive at the 37. Brock Purdy had a game-winning drive week 1. Can he do it again? Purdy takes the shotgun snap. He'll throw it. Checks it down for McCaffrey. Splits 2 defenders. First down. Ball at midfield.
Come on.
3:20. Tick, 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 tick. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Play clock at 23. Purdy relays the call to the huddle. No Ricky Pearsall. Remains sidelined. Purdy under center. Luke Farrell in motion. McCaffrey the tailback. Purdy, play action. Steps up.
No!
Fumbles it. Jags recover it. That's going to be the game. Fourth turnover of the day for the Niners. That'll be the game. Everything was set up for San Francisco. Dominic Pooney, Jake Brendel both got beat. Purdy stepped up, trying to evade the rush.
Is that Armstead that made the play?
He gets strip sacked.
Yep.
And it's Eric Armstead with the recovery chip.
He forced it.
Eric Armstead forced it. Niners only have one timeout left.
This is still the Jacksonville Jaguars we're talking about. They can still Jaguar, find a way to give this ball back to San Francisco. That's just, dude. Oh. No timeouts.
No timeouts left for the Niners. All they have is the 2-minute warning. Lawrence going to keep it on the end around.
Did he go out?
Slides down. Stops the clock. 2:36. The clock stops. Yeah, Lawrence was out of bounds as he tried to slide.
Wow. I told you the Jags will find a way.
3rd and 5. Game comes down to this. If the Niners get a stop here, it takes us down to the 2-minute warning. Play clock at 2. At 1. Lawrence fakes the handoff, throws into the flat,
open.
1st down. That'll be the game. It's pretty simple. You turn the ball over 4 times. You give up an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown. It's impossible to win. And that was the kill shot from Jacksonville. All right. Let me use the bathroom here now that it's the 2-minute warning. We'll obviously be live for our post-game show as well. Number to beat for the Fred Warner autographed jersey, 101 for the solo super chat there. 101. All right, I'll be right back.
Disappointing. But we'll run through your supers. Appreciate everybody who sent in a super chat today. We're up to over $800. Shame we couldn't. Shame the Niners couldn't get it done. Dave in the Desert. Chase appreciates you and that you don't sniff jock straps. Chase will find that funny. That's good stuff. Oliver, on the edge of my seat right now from New Zealand. Let's go Niners. Fortunately, not going to be the outcome that we were hoping for. David Wilson, $5. Appreciate that. Adam Davis, another 2 after sending in the big one earlier, right? If I do recall correctly. At least a 50 earlier. The spirit of Jake Moody was watching over them. Didn't end up mattering. Sport Review, no. Come on, Niners. Cyber. Oh, we got a Jags fan. $2. Duval. Niners, man, if you don't turn the ball over 3 times, you don't give up a punt return touchdown, you win that game. Just made too many mistakes. We said it early on. Junior 23, $5. Our offensive line is not good, man. It's a problem. It's a problem, especially if Trent Williams isn't going to play like Trent Williams. If Trent Williams isn't going to be one of the best left tackles in the league, then you have a real problem. Another one from Junior 23. Get that pulled up. Niners beat themselves. So many opportunities. All of them failed. Can't win them all. Keep our head up. Yeah, look, it's one loss at the end of the day, but, man, you cannot turn the ball over that many times in a game. It just can't happen. Just can't happen. It sucks. Luckily, it only counts for 1. Still 3-1. Still in top of the division, but this is a game at home against the Jags that shouldn't have lost. Just shouldn't have lost. Just take care of the ball, man. Nairi, $2. Purdy, I need that. Did not come through.
3+ takeaways in 4 straight games. First time in franchise history for Jacksonville. 4 turnovers for the first time since, I said this earlier, this game reminded me of the Ravens game. First time the Niners have turned it over 4 times since that Ravens game on Christmas. Nairi, Purdy, I need that. All right, lots to get to here. Niners lose. They drop to 3-1. We've got our post-game show. We're going to raffle away our 49ers Report football. Going to give away our Niners jersey by way of the raffle as well. And then the Fred Warner jersey is there for the taking. The number to beat, 101, which came in from Leilani. Leilani. Send me an email, chase@chatsports.com, Leilani, in case your number holds. If you don't claim it, then it'll go to Lisa. And then, obviously, if somebody beats that, the jersey will go to them. Black Mask, Purdy bad today. Purdy was dreadful today. Purdy was really bad today. Liam Cohen fired up. I think he had to be, escorted off the field by a lineman.
I think he was upset at Fred Warner at the end there.
Fred Warner's trying to win the damn game. Rams coming up on Thursday. Not going to be an easy game.
No.
Niners looking at 3-2, right down the gun barrel.
Brandon Kim, our D-line, had 0 pressure.
Yeah, it's almost like they missed Nick Bosa today, huh?
Yeah. Junior 23, another 5. This is for Fred Warner. Love that guy.
Jerry Wagner!
Oh!
110. We'll get to that. Yeah, Junior 20. This is for Fred Warner. Love that guy. Proud of him. 17th fumble. Just an incredible football player. It is a joy to watch him week in and week out. Savor it. Appreciate it. Enjoy it. Guys like that do not come around often. Jerry with the 110 for the jersey. F it. Let's drink. Take down a Shambong for you, Jerry. 110, the number to beat for Fred Warner. We're 58 away from 1,000 in Super Chats. I'm not signing off until we get to 1,000 in Supers. Who's going to help us get there? We started more than halfway past the first quarter, so be able to do all this. Genie Wyatt with the 150. Faithful ladies. Wow, what a game. That becomes a number to beat. She takes down Jerry Wagner.
Wow.
Cheers, everybody.
Genie Wyatt.
Jerry, I'm going to make you a deal. Since you got beat out last week and this week, barely, I sent you the 49ers Report hat last week. I'm going to send you a Niners jersey this week. So let me just mark this down here. Jerry Wagner, I'm going to email you, and I'm going to send you a Niners jersey of your choice. And then Genie Wyatt, $150 super chat. Wait, did Jerry just send in 200? Oh! Jerry Wagner with the 200. All right, Jerry, I'm calling it right there. Jerry gets the jersey. Genie, I will send you a different jersey. So I'm going to mark that down in my notes. So Jerry Wagner gets the Fred Warner jersey. Genie Wyatt, I'm going to send you a Niners jersey. I'll get in touch with you via email, and we'll send you a jersey for your super chat efforts. Genie, Jerry. Thank y'all. And our post-game show's coming up. Then we'll give away the jersey by way of the raffle and the 49ers Report Football.
And look at this. Sean! Are you kidding me?
What did Sean do?
105.
Sean, 105. Shawnee boy. Thank you, Sean. All right, Sean, I owe you a drink, man. I owe you a drink, Sean.
I owe some raffle tickets as well, for sure.
Yeah, we'll give you some raffle tickets, too. Cheers, Sean. Thank you for that, my man. Somebody said you can save and get the jersey at JCPenney. You can't be getting legit jerseys at JCPenney. Come on, man.
JCPenney.
Some people are saying the season is over for the Niners. You're going to say that at 3-1? Lamar Jackson got hurt today too?
I did see he got a
Oh,
hamstring.
boy.
Yeah. Just a brutal day for the Ravens.
The 49ers today pretty much put together a guide of how to lose a football game. Rico Suavo, $5 super chat.
This is just nuts. These supers are just coming in here at the end like crazy. Let's see. We got this $2 Rando Warrior.
Rando Warrior, LOL, go Jags. 49ers suck. Yes, I donated. Hey, thanks, man. Congrats on your win. Have been a lot of them for you as a Jags fan, so congrats on getting one. Roddy Cow, $5. What a terrible weekend today. Lost my daughter. Was in a bad accident yesterday. She's doing okay, but her car was totaled. Oh, today's loss, and my daughter was in a bad accident. Gosh, man. I thought you said you lost your daughter. Okay. Glad that the car is totaled, but your daughter is okay. Thank God. And yes, today's loss, brutal. Roddy, thanks for being a legend here on the show. All of your support, we appreciate you. You're the man. And I hope that your daughter's all right. Lisa, yes, I know that Jerry sent in that 200. Lisa, I'm also going to send you a 49ers Report hat. You don't have one. But Lisa, you sent in that 100, so I'm going to send you a 49ers Report hat. Because I know you'll rock it. Should have started Mac this game, start Purdy Thursday. I agree. I think the 49ers should have started Mac Jones today to give Purdy more time to rest because he wasn't close to 100%. Oh. All right. Coming up with our post-game show, how the 49ers put together a guide of how to make it impossible to win a football game. That's all coming up. All right. Purdy was just not good in this game. All right. Post-game show coming up. Let's get it. Thanks to everybody for hanging out. Continue to hang out here with us. We'll give away, again, our 49ers Report football, and we'll raffle away a jersey coming up right after this. All right, a bummer of a loss for the 49ers as they fall to 3-1 here in the 2025 season. San Francisco losing to Jacksonville today at home by a final score of 26-21. And I know a lot of people are going to say, the Jags, they stink. This is a different Jags team, much better coach team. Their defense is legit. Entering this game, they had forced 9 giveaways the first 3 games of the year that matched their total from 2024. And so a big key to the game that I had for San Francisco, take care of the ball. Do not turn it over. What did the Niners do? They turned it over 4 times. And now Jacksonville, 3-1 under first-year head coach Liam Cohen, and their defense has forced 13 turnovers the first 4 games of the year. They have also forced 3+ giveaways in every single game this year. And this is really what this game comes down to. The San Francisco 49ers today in Week 4 of the 2025 season, on this Sunday, September 28th, pretty much put together a guide for how to lose a football game. They put together an entire book on how to make it impossible to win. They put together a guide on how to lose. San Francisco turned it over 4 times. When you lose the turnover margin at the NFL level, you lose about 80% of games. They also gave up an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown as Parker Washington took one to the crib. San Francisco in this game also had 6 drops, and they played very sloppy. And in the red zone, the offense faltered once again. They struggled to turn drives once they got inside the red area into touchdown scoring drives. Instead, they had to settle for some Eddie Pinheiro field goals, and then late in the game, they were marching down the field, and they weren't able to convert on a 4th down as they drove deep in the Jaguars' territory. It is impossible for a football team to win and overcome all of that, yet the 49ers nearly had an opportunity to steal this game out of the jaws of defeat. Pretty crazy. I mean, Cam Little, with the Niners down 26-21, missed a field goal from 47 yards. San Francisco takes over, really good field position. Then they throw a screen pass to Christian McCaffrey on the first play of that offensive drive. He takes it to the 50, and then protection, of course, breaks down. Brock Purdy tries to step up in the pocket. He's strip sacked by Eric Armstead, coughs it up again, game over. And a lot of people are going to try to pin this loss on Robert Saleh. A lot of people are going to try to pin this loss and make a big deal of the Robert Saleh, Liam Cohen sign-stealing saga, drama, and situation. This game was not lost by the defense. This game was lost by the 49ers offense. An ugly, despicable, throw-up-on-yourself type of performance from the Niners on the offensive side of the pill today. Luke Farrell catches a pass, rumbles, is able to pick up a first down, coughs it up. Turnover number 1. Brock Purdy throws too high for Christian McCaffrey, off his hands, intercepted. Brock Purdy throws another bad pick, picked off again by Devin Lloyd. And then the 4th turnover, the backbreaker, the one that ended the game, Purdy strip sacked by former Niner Eric Armstead, who you could tell was very proud on that sideline to put the game on ice for Jacksonville. And when I was on the Krug Show with Larry Krueger on Friday, I go on the Krug Show every single Friday at 1:45 p.m. Eastern, 10:45 a.m. Pacific. He passed along just a fantastic observation when we were doing that Friday show together. And at this point, we were a couple hours away from Kyle Shanahan saying that Brock Purdy would start, that he has no injury designation. We weren't sure who was going to start, Mac Jones or Purdy. Mac was dealing with the knee. Purdy obviously with the turf toe. But Larry said something that ended up being 100% true in this game. He said in practice this past week, Purdy, because of the turf toe and his inability to drive the ball and firmly set his feet, was sailing passes in practice. And I said, if that's right, the Niners can't start him in this game. Because if he's overthrowing guys, he's going to throw picks, and he's going to put the ball in harm's way. And when you lose the turnover margin at the NFL level, it is so hard to win. Again, 8 out of 10 games when you win the turnover margin are won by the team that wins the turnover battle. But the 49ers play Brock Purdy today, and I get why Purdy wanted to play, right? He just signed that deal. The last time we saw him against Seattle, threw 2 picks, but led the game-winning drive in which he went 6 of 6. He saw Mac Jones play well. Mac Jones went 2-0 in his absence, and Purdy's like, I got to get back on the field. I'm the franchise quarterback. The Niners have paid me. And obviously, Purdy is a very fiery guy. He's a huge competitor, and he wanted to play. But Brock Purdy clearly was not 100% in this game. And the decision for him to play and for the Niners to start him cost San Francisco the game. I thought that he moved around very gingerly on that bad foot. He wasn't able to plant his feet, really drive the ball. And you saw that all throughout the day with the way that he moved, the way that he maneuvered. He was very timid in moving around because he didn't want to put too much pressure on that foot. And because he didn't really have a stable base beneath him, he was sailing throws left and right all day long. And that's a big reason why he had those turnovers, threw the picks. You could even tell when he tried to climb the pocket on the strip sack that ended the game, he couldn't really drive his feet into the ground. And now this could have long-term ramifications, right? Obviously, the Niners lose this game, and it was such an ugly loss. They fall to 3-1, but what's their next game? It's Thursday against the Los Angeles Rams. And so a non-100% Brock Purdy has to turn around in a short week, play the Rams on the road. And what is the playing surface at SoFi Stadium? It is turf. And Brock Purdy now has to play on turf, short week, not 100%, still with a form of turf toe that he's not 100% recovered from. And he has to turn it around very quickly. And this is also a quarterback who has 19 interceptions in his last 20 games, if I don't have those numbers mistaken. Yes, 20 picks in his last 19 regular season starts. So even worse. 20 picks in his last 19 regular season starts. Now, Purdy, statistically, threw a couple of touchdowns, had the 2-point conversion, threw for over 300 yards. Yay! But he cost the Niners the game. He was bad and did not play well in this game. And he is the biggest reason why San Francisco lost to Jacksonville in a game that, despite all of these mistakes, all of these pitfalls, they nearly had an opportunity to win it. And obviously, San Francisco's defense missed Nick Bosa. I think today showed that the Niners have to make a trade for a pass rusher because this pass rush simply is not good enough. Trevor Lawrence was pressured a little bit, but you didn't have that true threat of somebody like Nick Bosa who could put his dominance and his stamp onto this game. More takeaways to get to just around the corner, but our post-game instant reaction sponsored by our friends at Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app in the game. And look, you and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's good to be right. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks always puts their users first. All withdrawals, fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this football season. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks will not count it as a loss, like Ricky Pearsall today. It's the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off, which ones aren't. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash. Turn your sports analysis into cash all season long on Prize Picks. Our lineup for today, perfect 3 for 3. Jalen Hurts, the special, all he had to do was throw for 1 yard. He went more than the half passing yard. Christian McCaffrey just continues to be stellar as a receiver. He went way over 42.5 receiving yards. He's probably by week's end going to be top 10 in receiving yards this year as a running back. And then Travis Hunter, more than 35.5 receiving yards. He went over that, with the bulk of them coming on a big third down conversion for Jacksonville. Download the app today. Use the code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's going to be right. Just a really disappointing loss for San Francisco. That's really the way to put it. Purdy's rating a 79.8. Trevor Lawrence's 92.7. And while Purdy put up better numbers, 22 of 38, 309, 2 touchdowns, the turnovers were the nail in the coffin for San Francisco. And Trevor Lawrence played clean football in this game. That's what you have to do at the quarterback spot. Keep the ball out of harm's way. Purdy did not do a good enough job of that. And Lawrence outplayed him. Not statistically wise, but he won the game. And he also delivered that dagger on the pass into the flat after the Niners once again had another opportunity to somehow climb back into this game after the 2-minute warning. Another issue for San Francisco here, this issue is not going away. And this is a team-building philosophy type of thing for Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. The Niners can't run the ball. They haven't been able to run the ball all year. And it really doesn't matter at this point. There's a large enough sample size, whether it's a heavy box or a light box. San Francisco can't run the football effectively. And when, especially, you are dreadful at center, Dominic Pooney has struggled at right guard, and then you have a rookie in Connor Colby at left guard, it just makes matters worse, right? And in the red zone, this is a big reason why the Niners have struggled so much in the red area. They've become and are a one-dimensional team. They can't run it inside the red area when the field is condensed, when you need your offensive line to play a physical brand of ball. They're getting bullied around. They're getting pushed around. And because of that, Christian McCaffrey, running-wise, has had a lot of stat lines this year like this. 2.9 yards per carry. 17 carries for 49 yards. Kyle Shanahan's offense is an outside zone running scheme. A lot of this offense is built off of their run game. But the 49ers in every game this year have not been able to run it efficiently or effectively. As a team, 24 carries for 83 yards, 3.5 yards per carry, a long of 11. You're not generating any explosive plays on the ground right now. And outside of Purdy having to play short week against the Rams on Thursday, when he's less than 100%, Ricky Pearsall, who has been incredible this year, left the game early, made some highlight reel-worthy plays, but he had a knee injury going into this game and re-injured his knee in this game. He was on the bike, went into the medical tent, was doing some high knees on the sideline, couldn't come back. 4 catches, 46 yards. And so you might be without him against a Rams defense that is one of the best in the NFL. And the Rams defensive line, it's a phenomenal unit where we're going to have Jared Verse going up against Colton McKivitz, Braden Fisk going up against an interior Niners offensive line that is struggling mightily. It's going to be a really difficult matchup for the Niners. George Kittle is still going to be out. Brandon Ayuk, obviously, still out. And in the red zone, the Niners are missing George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk, no doubt about that. But once they come back, they're not going to help out the ground game. When Christian McCaffrey is your leading receiver, too, that's also a problem. 6 catches for 92 yards for him, a touchdown on the shovel pass. He was targeted 11 times. Jake Tonches, good game. 3 catches for 58, along a 23. Pearsall was great before he got hurt. 4 for 46. It'll be good that Demarcus Robinson becomes a little bit more acclimated. He caught 1 ball for 20 yards, but he was limited in this game, and his snaps were on a snap count and a pitch count. Kendrick Bourne, 1 catch for 17, but he had an awful drop. And the thing, too, is that the Niners' mistakes were glorified. They were taken advantage of in this game. For instance, early, Luke Farrell fumbles. Immediately, Travis Etienne, 48-yard touchdown to the house. Kendrick Bourne drops a pass, which could have been a house call, honestly. Would have had an opportunity at least to pick up a lot of yards after the catch, maybe even score it, which would have been a 50, 60-yard touchdown. Niners punted away, 87-yard punt return for a touchdown for Parker Washington, where you saw bad coverage and missed tackles. The first 3 games of the year, I thought San Francisco played very good complementary ball. They played clutch ball. They were able to close games out. But in this game, 6 drops, 4 turnovers, and an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown, and you still had an opportunity to win. It's impossible to play football like that. And I had said it in the first half that this game had kind of reminded me of the Ravens game, Christmas 2023 season, where the Niners turned it over 4 times. This is the first time that San Francisco has turned it over 4 times since that game. Now, I'm recording this live following our watch party. I'm just going to take a look to see if we have any updates on the injury front for San Francisco. It's obviously a problem that the Niners invested a lot in special teams. They overhauled the entire staff and unit, and this year it's still been bad. Kendrick Bourne, I've got to be in better spots for Brock. Shanahan, you don't replace Bosa. Niners have to find a Bosa replacement. Kyle Shanahan, on Robert Saleh and Liam Cohen having words after the game, Shanahan said, I didn't see what happened, so I'm not sure, but Liam shouldn't be so sensitive. I agree. People are going to try to make a big deal out of the sign stealing thing. It happens all across the NFL. Robert Saleh's unit actually played pretty well. And obviously there's some baggage there because Saleh looked to be the front runner for the job. He was an assistant there before he came to the Niners. In 2017 with Kyle Shanahan, he was a linebackers coach under Gus Bradley, and a crazy turn of events where Liam Cohen had informed the Bucs that he was returning as OC, then spurned Tampa Bay and took the head coaching job. And Saleh missed out. Now that's why he's the Niners defensive coordinator, and he's done a fantastic job. Shanahan thought the team's energy level was fine. Hard to get a rhythm when you have 4 turnovers. That's it. But yeah, Brock Purdy sucked. He was not good in this game. There's no way to sugarcoat it. And the Niners just put themselves into an impossible corner to come out of. All right, be honest with me. Most concerning part of this Niners loss today. For me, it's the play of Brock. 20 picks in his last 19 games. That doesn't count fumbles. Not good. All right. So, yeah, Chip, like I was saying, with Cohen, like, spatting off, I think it was him yelling at Saleh is what happened there.
Okay. So, I thought he was maybe mad at Saleh.
You thought he was mad at Fred Warner.
I thought he was mad at Fred Warner.
Yeah.
And then yelling at Saleh because Fred Warner was, like, jumping over when the Jags were kneeling at the end. And so I thought that's what he was mad at.
Yeah.
But maybe that wasn't it.
I think the Bears beat the Raiders on a blocked field goal.
They did.
Oh, my gosh.
They did.
All right, let's give away our 49ers Report football here.
Yes.
Anybody who sent in a super chat, $20 or more, you're in the running here.
All right, we got 52 entries. Obviously, a lot of duplicates and whatnot. So let's see who wins it in 3, 2, 1. Who gets the football?
It's gonna be Words of Wisdom, second straight week.
Wow.
Wins the football again. All right. I mean, you have a newborn baby. You won the ball before the baby and after the baby. It's like when an athlete, has a kid. They're like, oh, he's got the dad juice now.
Yeah.
Words does as well. All right, Words, 49ers Report football.
Jacob, can overseas fans be in the running for these prizes?
Of course. Yeah, we sent out a 49ers Report hat to Dave Towers in Australia. We've sent stuff to Europe. We sent some super chat items to Alaska. I know it's technically the United States, but a long way away. All right. Here we go.
Congrats there to Words.
Congrats, Words. For our Venmo jersey, we'll get your submissions going here. Let's see. All right, that'll start with Ava.
Gotcha.
Duck race for the jersey coming up. Mary Valencia is the newborn for Words. Mary won. My girl's a winner, a fighter. She's in the NICU right now. Thoughts and prayers, man. Glad the birth went well. Surgery went well. Barnaby. Had to turn my phone's screen brightness down during the game to compensate for the brightness of that cheer chase. Yeah, I couldn't bring brightness to the Niners offense today.
Oh, 100 from Adam Davis. I
Yeah.
remember we got this.
Adam Davis getting a hat.
It's 15, right? Yeah. Woo. Okay. Okay. Think we got everybody in here. Yep. 36 total entries.
All right, let's give away a jersey. Raffle away a jersey.
This is always electric. All right. Let's shuffle them 3 times as per usual. All right, let's see who wins the jersey. In 3, 2, 1.
The race for the jersey of your choice. Who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? A lot of names in here.
Look at Adam Davis, like 4 of him at the lead right now. He's got 15 entries with that $100. So
for as little as $10, you can win a jersey. Adam Davis.
He's everywhere.
Leading the way. He's got a lot of ducks in there.
But a pretty close race, tight race here. Diana Bernard was in front, now falls back. A couple Adam Davises taking the lead.
Adam Davis, 2 Adam Davises.
10
leading
seconds.
the way. Is he going to get the jersey and a hat? Adam Davis, he falls back. Here comes another Adam Davis.
Dude.
Adam Davis, he's everywhere. All right, Adam, I'm going to message you here.
Hey.
$100 Venmo, gets the jersey, and 49ers Report hat.
He wants a Mac Jones jersey.
Seriously?
That's what he said in the chat.
I'm dead.
I don't know if he's trolling or not, but that's what he says.
All right, Adam. I just messaged you. So just message me back on Venmo. Niners lost this game today. They had 400 yards of offense and averaged 6.2 yards per play. Brutal. Ayo to food. Hey, Chase, new to your live stream, but watch your YouTube videos for a while. Do you think foundational issues with the Niners offense will get any better with the return of Kittle and Ayuk? I think the red zone passing game is going to improve a lot. Obviously, Kittle can be used as a blocker too. Unfortunately, though, the Niners' issues in the red zone for me are not being able to run the football effectively or efficiently. They can't block when the field is condensed, when boxes are a little bit heavier, and that makes you one-dimensional and a little bit predictable. Now, obviously, Ayuk and Kittle are going to help in the passing game. I mean, Kittle played 1 red zone drive this year and scored a touchdown before he got hurt. But unfortunately, because the Niners' offensive line is so average, I think this is going to be a season-long issue. I mean, I've been saying since 2021, they need to address the offensive line. They just continue to ignore it. Adam Davis checking it now. Awesome, man. Just let me know. Do we have any more super chats to get to?
I think we do have a couple to get to.
Yeah. We'll get to your super chats, and then we'll sign off here. Sunday night game, by the way, Cowboys-Packers. Donald Keys, $1 super chat. Desiree Evans. What's up, Desiree? Forever faithful. 1 game isn't season ending. I agree. There were some people saying that in the chat, but like, come on now. David Wilson with the 2. Thank you, David. Marcus Ralph, $2. Game was a fluke. Purdy was not 100% onto the Rams. But how does he fare not at 100% on a short week? That's my concern. I think I stole your sandwich. Jennings and Pearsall banged up. Thursday feels scary. Exactly. Yeah, Jennings hurt in this game too. He did return. Pearsall did not. And Pearsall's been incredible this season. Cameron Esel, $2. Brock makes too much money to play like that. 20 picks in his last 19 regular season games. Not good. Words of wisdom. Mary won. My girl is a winner, a fighter. Nick, you. Yes, sir. Congratulations. Barnaby, $5. Had to turn that phone screen brightness down because of this shirt. Isn't it beautiful, though? You can get yours today. ChubbyShorts.com/chat. $10 off. Code chat. Is that it?
That is it.
All right.
Barnaby was the last one.
Cool. Hey, another watch party coming up on Thursday. So we'll be live here in a few days for another watch party. We've gone over 100,000 views every single week, and we're going to run it back again. Our pregame show on Thursday. We'll be live for the game, live for a postgame show as well. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Niners lose, but another fun day here on the show, hanging out with all of you. For Chip, I'm Chase for the faithful postgame show coming out here on the channel momentarily. We'll see you soon.